It was a Friday, early morning while the sun was sleeping. Jesus was cheated, arrested for no reason but the treason in men's hearts. And just like that, it starts. It was an unjust Friday. 6 trials, nothing sticking. Priests punching, judges kicking, slinging lies at infinity, beating down on divinity, who by grace didn't speak. Obedient, meek. It was a painful Friday. As daylight tumbled in, whips ripped the skin of the one whose soul was right and true, left in shreds for something he did not do. It was an ugly Friday. The clawing crowd, when given the choice, let villain fly in single voice. But when Jesus' name was lifted high, could find no word but crucify, crucify. It was a bloody Friday, filled with nails and wood, and a man who did what only God could, arms open wide, good enough to die for the very people who hung him out and bled him dry. It was a dark Friday, a shout to the sky, a spear to the sides. 2 Marys start to cry. As angry earth trembles, black clouds swell. Quietly, Jesus goes through hell, dying in our place, dying well. On Friday, Good Friday. How is it a day of such evil and pain ever got the word good in its name? This day of infamy, human villainy, when the world showed off its most evil face, because there in that blood-stained place, when they pulled the body down like seed to ground, the author of life sprouted roots of grace that would once and for all save the human race. On Friday, Good Friday.
This Good Friday, this awful Friday, this terrible Friday, this holy Friday, this day where God's goodness is on full display, is a day of reflection and introspection. We're going to move through the story today slowly, retelling it and reliving it. And as we go, asking ourselves, who am I in the story? What would I have done? What is Jesus saying to me? There's going to be elements during this service that you can participate in. They're all voluntary. You may just feel like you want to sit and soak in the moment, and that's fine too. Let's open this service in prayer. God, on this dreadful, beautiful day, we come with hearts open to receive what you have for us, to reflect on the horror, the evil, the injustice that humanity inflicted upon our Creator. We come with the hammer that drove the nails into your flesh, into your hands, complicit in the treacherous power structures of the world, blind to our blindness, lost in our brokenness, stuck in our pride, unsatisfied with a crucified God. May this day be our unmaking and our remaking. Open our eyes to see what true love looks like, what you look like, God, at this cross that brings heaven to earth. Meet us here again. Meet us here today. Amen. In the evening, Jesus arrived with 12 disciples. And as they were gathered around the table eating, Jesus said, "Here's the truth. One of you eating with me here is about to betray me." He replied, anxious and heartbroken, each of them asked, "Am I the one? It couldn't be." "It is one of you who is sharing this bread with me. You see, I must die, as the scriptures declared long ago, but how terrible it will be for the one who betrays me. It would be better if that man were never born." As they were eating, Jesus took some bread in the presence of his enemy, and he blessed it. Then he broke it in pieces, and he gave it to all the disciples, saying, "Take it, for this is my body." And he took a cup of wine, and he gave thanks to God for it. He gave it to them, and they all drank from it, sharing together the one cup. And he said to them, "This is my blood, which confirms the covenant promise between God and his people. It is poured out as a sacrifice for many."
Your promise
to think where I would be if not for you, if not for you. You've been so, so good to me. You've been so, so good to me. Oh, to think where I would be if not for you, if not for you. You've been so, so good to me. You've been so, so good to me. Oh, to think where I would be if not for you, if not for you. As far as heights reach from the depths, as far as east is from the west, so far your grace has carried me. Until I see you face to face, until at last I've won my race. Remind me you're not finished yet. Hallelujah. 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 I live in remembrance. On the night before his crucifixion, Jesus ate with his closest friends. We know them: Judas, the traitor; Peter, the denier; and the rest as deserters. But to Jesus, they were all friends. Those he called beloved. Those he shared his last meal with. Who would you choose, or not, to share your last meal with? Everyone is represented at this table. You, me, the person we like the least. No one is turned away. All are welcome to share in the remembrance of Jesus' life and death, and to receive his freedom and his healing. And so I invite you to come just to one of the closest tables near you. If you can't get up from your seat, feel free to put up your hand and someone will bring the elements to you, and our servers will serve you the bread and the juice. And I encourage you, when you receive it, just to take it back to your seats, and we will eat and we will drink together. Jesus said, "This is my body, broken for you, for forgiveness, for freedom, for new life. Take, eat, and remember me." Then he said, "This is my blood, sealing God's promise to always be your God, to rescue, to restore you, to never leave you even when you turn away, even when you deny, betray, or desert him. Take, drink in remembrance of him." Then we're told they sang a hymn and went out to the Mount of Olives.
I'll walk salvation's road with fear and trembling. Your way born as my own, as Christ is formed in me.
On the way to the Mount of Olives, Jesus told them, "Tonight, all of you will desert me." Peter, of course, denies this claim, protesting, "Even if everyone else deserts you, I will never desert you." Jesus replied, "Oh, Peter, the truth is, this very night, before the rooster crows in the morning, you will deny having even known me. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Again, Peter protests, "No, even if I have to die with you, I will never deny you." And all the other disciples vowed the same. They went to a place called Gethsemane, where olives are crushed. And Jesus said to his disciples, "Sit here while I pray." And he took with him his most trusted companions, Peter, James, John, and he sank into a pit of suffocating darkness. He said to them, "My soul is crushed to grief, to the point of death. Would you stay here? Would you stay here with me and keep watch with me?"
Stay with me, remain here with me, watch and pray, watch and pray. Stay with me, remain here with me, watch and pray, watch and pray.
Why don't you join us in singing those lines?
Stay with me, remain
He went a little farther, and collapsing on the ground, he prayed, "Father, everything is possible for you. Get me out of this. Take this cup of suffering away from me, please. But I want your will to be done, not mine." Grief-stricken, he returned and found his friends asleep. And he said to Peter, "Peter, the rock, you're asleep? You couldn't watch with me even 1 hour? Stay alert. Pray. Don't be naive. You're so eager in spirit, but your will is weak." Then Jesus left them again, and racked with anguish, he prayed the same prayer as before. Again, "Not my will, but yours be done." And when he returned to them, he found them sleeping. Again, they couldn't keep their eyes open, and they had no excuse.
In the garden he waits for the very moment he has made. Like the face before a fist, like the eyes before a kiss, it's beautiful anguish. In the garden he prays that this overflowing cup could pass away. And in this hour of need, if there's ever such a thing, out of fear I fall asleep. Oh, the hour has come. The hour has come. The hour has come. In the garden he bleeds, but a glimpse of the coming sea. And every angel up above cannot calm the sorrow when a father leaves his son. Oh, the hour has come. The hour has come. The hour has come.
Let's be going. My betrayer is here. As Jesus said this, Judas arrived with a crowd of armed men to arrest an innocent man. They had been sent by the religious crime syndicate. Judas, the traitor, had prearranged a signal. You will know which one to arrest when I greet him with a kiss." So Judas came straight up to Jesus, "Greetings, teacher," and kissed him. It was the kiss of death. And Jesus said to Judas, the traitor, my friend, beloved of God, go ahead and do what you have planned. Exchange me for wealth. Sell me for power." And the armed guards of the house of Annas led him to the home of Caiaphas, the high priest, where the teachers of religious law and the elders had gathered for this rigged trial. Meanwhile, Peter followed him at a distance, skulking in the safety of the shadows, and came to the high priest's courtyard. He went in and he sat with the guards and he watched and he waited and he watched and he waited in the cold of the night to see how it would all end. "What is your verdict?" Caiaphas demanded of his fawning henchmen. "Guilty," they shouted. "He deserves to die." "So how will it end, Peter?" "Jesus will die. He will be executed, conveniently extinguished at the hands of government and religion. Collateral damage to maintain the status quo of power and wealth. It's not personal. It's business." A servant girl said to Peter, "You're one of those who followed Jesus, right?" But Peter denied it. "I don't know what you're talking about." A second time, Peter denied it, this time with an oath. A third time, Peter denied it, this time swearing. Suddenly, his denial of Jesus' words flashed through his mind. "Before the rooster crows, you will deny even having known me." And Peter fled, weeping bitterly, his soul in anguish.
In the garden he waits for the very moment he has made. Like the face before a fist, like the eyes before a kiss, it's beautiful anguish.
Very early in the morning, the leading priests, the elders, and the teachers of religious law, the entire religious syndicate, met to devise their strategy for what to do next. They bound Jesus, they led him away. They took him to Pilate, the Roman governor, the one who had the power to do their dirty deed, the power of life and death, of acquittal and execution. Pilate snidely asked Jesus, You are the king of the Jews?" Jesus replied, "If you say so." Then the leading priests hurled concocted accusations at him, perjuring themselves in Rome's court of law. Pilate asked him, "Aren't you going to answer them? How do you refute these charges brought against you?" But Jesus said nothing, much to Pilate's surprise. Desperate to please and pacify the fevered crowds and the devious and duplicitous religious faction during this politically charged festival, Pilate chose to release a prisoner of their choosing. One of the prisoners at that time was Jesus Barabbas, a revolutionary who had committed murder in an uprising. Would you like me to release to you this Jesus, King of the Jews? Pilate asked. For he realized by now that the religious leaders had arrested Jesus out of envy. But at this point, the leading priests stirred up the crowd to demand the release of Jesus Barabbas instead of Jesus of Nazareth, choosing violence over love. Pilate, afraid, asked them, "Then what should I do with this man that you call the King of the Jews?" "Crucify him," they screamed. "Why?" Pilate demanded. "Crucify him. What crime has he committed? Crucify him." So Pilate, playing the political game, gave in to the crowd, bowed to the rabid religious syndicate, and released Jesus Barabbas. He ordered Jesus flogged with a lead-tipped whip, then turned him over to the Roman soldiers to be crucified. And the soldiers nailed him to the cross. On the cross, God was in Christ, reconciling the world to God's self. I wonder, what in your life needs reconciling? On the cross, Jesus reveals the true nature of God. What is God revealing to you about yourself, about God, about someone else? On the cross, our slate is wiped clean. Is there anything in your past or your present that you want wiped clean, that you want nailed to the cross? I invite you to come forward. And with the red piece of cloth, you can approach the cross. Nail that to the cross. Symbolic of what you are bringing, that you want wiped, clean, erased, nailed to the cross. Think of this as your own personal journey to the cross. Jesus wants to give you a clean slate, a new start. This is completely voluntary. Feel free to sit and soak if that's what you'd prefer. But the cross is there, the nails are there, and the hammers are there.
Go on, brothers, lay him down. Go on, brothers, lay him down. Go wrap his body with a clean white shroud. Go roll that stone, leave him in the ground. So go on, brothers, lay him down. Go on, sisters, and cry for him. Go on, sisters, and cry for him. But wipe your eyes and dry your skin. The crying will be done in 3 mornings. So go on, sisters, cry for him. Hold on, children, wait and see. Hold on, children, wait and see. The death that's come is a death too weak. Can't take my Jesus, can I take my King? So hold on, children, wait and see. Glory, glory, won't you come for me? Glory, glory, won't you come for me? I know your slumber is a momentary sleep. I feel you rising up from the deep. Oh, glory, glory, you will come for me. Go on, brothers, lay him down. Go on, brothers, lay him down. Go wrap his body with a clean white shroud. Go roll that stone, leave him in the ground. So go on, brothers, lay him down. Go on, sisters, and cry for him. Go on, sisters, and cry for him. But wipe your eyes and dry your skin. The crying will be done in 3 mornings. So go on, sisters, cry for him. Hold on, children, wait and see. Hold on, children, wait and see. The death that's come is a death too weak. I can't take my Jesus, can I take my King? So hold on, children, wait and see. Glory, glory, won't you come for me? Glory, glory, won't you come for me? I know your slumber is a momentary sleep. I feel you rising up from the deep. Oh, glory, glory, you will come for me.
Why don't you join us and we'll sing this song together. Feel free to stand if you're able.
There's a place where mercy reigns and never dies. There's a place where streams of grace flow deep and wide. All the love I've ever found comes like a flood, comes flowing down. At the cross, I surrender my life. I'm in awe of you. I'm in awe of you. Where your love ran red and my sin washed white. I owe all to you. I owe all to you, Jesus. There's a place where sin and shame are powerless, where my heart has peace with God and forgiveness. All the love I've ever found comes like a flood, comes flowing down. At the cross, I surrender my life. I'm in awe of you. I'm in awe of you. Where your love ran red and my sin washed white. I owe all to you. I owe all to you. Here my hope is found. Here on holy ground. Here I bow down. Here I bow down. Here arms open wide. Here you saved my life. Here I bow down. Here I bow. At the cross, I surrender my life. I'm in awe of you. I'm in awe of you. Where your love ran red and my sin washed white. I owe all to you. I owe all to you. I owe all to you. I owe all to you, Jesus.
You can be seated. At noon, the sky became extremely dark until 3 o'clock. Then at 3:00, Jesus groaned out of the depths, "Father, I place my life in your hands." And then with a loud cry, he breathed his last.
I resolve to know nothing but you crucified. Somehow in this room right now, it is enough. The weight of the world, too much for the souls of men, but somehow you hold it all up on the cross. Calvary's enough. Calvary's enough. When I know nothing, when I know too much, what I choose to know right now is Calvary's enough. You resolve to die, scarlet flowing from your hands inside. Covenant is sealed and ratified. You knew the cost. And as the darkness fell and the temple curtain tore, the death I deserved you made yours up on the cross. Calvary's enough. Calvary's enough. God, I know nothing, but I know this much. Your blood is spoken, it shouts from the cross. The world is broken, but all is not lost. Because of Jesus and all you have done on Calvary, it's more than enough. God, I know nothing, but I know this much. Oh, Calvary is always enough.
It is finished. He has done it. Love has won, and he will draw all people to himself. Because Calvary's enough. The cross is enough. The worship team is going to close our service with a sung benediction. You're welcome to stay, to sit, to soak in the silence. Our prayer team will be at the front, and our Easter service and baptism will be at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning, and we hope you'll join us for that. Go in peace, friends, knowing that Calvary's enough, the cross is enough, and it is finished.
God, I